So I'm gonna do 10 reasons why Kane is an awesome wrestler. Alright guys, reason number one. He is 7 foot tall, 325 pounds, and would choke slam you to hell through the fucking mat. Now that's some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you could choke slam somebody, you could just choke slam them through the mat. Now I'm just joking. You know what I'm saying? Like there'll be a times where Kane would choke slam the person and would use his one hand move. You know what I'm saying? He'll even use a tombstone power driver. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, you know what I'm saying? But I never liked his tombstone at first, but it kind of got better as time went on because that's mainly meant for the Undertaker. But as Kane being the Undertaker's brother, why not take his finisher? You know what I'm saying? Reason number two, he can readily beat up 10 people in the ring by himself. In every Royal Rumble, you'll see Kane like beating up everybody and going through everybody, right? That's some cool shit. You being the Giant, you can really beat up the whole roster. Like I said, for the Big Show, Braun Strowman, those guys could really beat up the whole ring if they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And him getting like 14 eliminations in 2001, or was it like 10 or 8? He should have won the Royal Rumble in 2001. But you know, Austin was the man. But I felt like Kane should have won it. You know what I'm saying? Kane should at least won one Royal Rumble and win in the main event of WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Guys like him, Jericho, Mark Henry never had that shot. But it is what it is. Because fucking Chris Jericho's awesome, right? Mark Henry, the Hall of Fame era. And the 2008-9 run wasn't really it, but the 2006 and 5 Henry, the 7, yeah, that was lit. Like Mark Henry could have won a Royal Rumble, so that fucking Undertaker. But it is what it is, right? Kane should have won the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Should at least be like a fucking, I don't even care, like a 2-time Royal Rumble winner. This is the type of wrestler and the kind of man that can eliminate like 20 people in the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? 20 people, pretty much 30 if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Or even 29. But anyways. Reason number three. He ripped the cage apart when he debuted it and tombstoned the Undertaker. Now this is some cool ass shit, right? You just ripped the whole cage up, right? You a big guy, you just ripped the cage apart and you tombstone the Undertaker. Now imagine nobody could have ever thought about that. Ripping that shit apart and then tombstone the Undertaker. That's some cool ass shit, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And then later on they had a feud for WrestleMania, which was cool, right? I liked the feud. I thought the feud and the story for it was good. Reason number four. The Brothers of Destruction. Like, really, everything about them was cool. You got The Undertaker protecting, burying people, and Kane burning people and burning shit, right? Which is actually cool, right? You got two demonic ass people just destroying shit, right? And I know it's not good in real life, but it's just a fucking show. This is awesome, right? And they can put on good matches, right? And we got Paul Bear managing Kane the first, turn on him, and then side with The Undertaker, right? Or no, I think he turned on the Undertaker and sided with Mick Foley. Then he sided with Kane, right? You know what I'm saying? And they had a whole storyline going on, right? Where I know it's fake, right? Where the fucking Paul Bear said that Undertaker started a fire. Kane burned himself, right? Burned his face, and his parents died, right? Kane was in a facility home for like 20 years, right? You know what I'm saying? His face, you know, he had burn scars on his face, the black scars when he attacked RVD, right? So that comes back to that story, right? You see what I'm saying? So this is really crazy. This really was fucking insane when he ripped that mask off in that story, right? And in returning and attack his brother, get his revenge. Now that's a story right there. That's some wrestling shit right there. I like everything about it, bro. And them just doing the double choke slams. When they double choke slammed the Big Show, it was cool. They could have been a lot better, but I wish they picked the nigga up so high with two of their arms just in the air without holding him on his back. Now that'd be some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? Reason number five. He tombstone Pete Rose. Now I understand he's a weak person and blah blah blah. But it's cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Pete Rose was announcing WrestleMania or was singing or whatever he was doing, right? That Kane went out there, interrupt Pete Rose and just tombstone him, right? I think he tombstoned him twice, right? I don't remember. But I remember him tombstoning him at WrestleMania 14, which was hilarious, right? Because somebody being that big and dominant, he's just gonna come up there and kick your ass anytime. You know what I'm saying? And that was the match, and that was supposed and his segment, after the segment was supposed to be the match with Kane and Undertaker, right? So why not Kane just go out there and attack him? It could have been the Undertaker instead, you know what I'm saying? But Kane had to do it, right? Reason number six. He tombstoned Linda McMahon and destroyed Shane McMahon. I like this feel we had with Shane McMahon, right? Like every week these niggas would like kill each other, right? One week Shane McMahon would hurt himself, right? Would get his balls electrocuted. The next week Kane would get thrown in fire, right? And would get into a car crash, get into the limo, get his fucking skin peeled off, right? And he almost dies. And then eventually they had like 2 matches, right? But first I think it wanted a no, it was in a no contest, right? That was when Kane got thrown in fire, right? Came back alive, attacked Shane McMahon, and Shane McMahon got into a limo accident, right? Now some scary ass shit I saw on TV, right? Kane came out the hospital and he beat up Shane McMahon, beat the shit out of him in an ambulance match, right? Now that's some good shit, right? That's some good ass shit. I really liked it, right? Reason number 7, he has the best choke slam in the game. Like really, his choke slam is fucking cool, right? Like really, like I said, you could just pick the nigga up and just slam him up on his fucking back. I just like everything about it. You know what I'm saying? And he could take 2 niggas if he wanted to and choke slam them as well. Like he'll choke slam niggas like Triple H and The Rock by 2 of them together, right? Which is really cool, right? He might do it to the Big Show and to a small dude. You know what I'm saying? It's just Kane has one of the best choke slams. Like I know Big Show does, but he has knee problems and he's gonna fuck his knees up doing that. So this is why Kane has the best choke slam in the game. Like Undertaker, he just grabs a nigga by his fucking underpants. Kane just grabs him by the back and by the throat and he'll slam you on your shit. Now that's one of the best I ever seen in my life. Reason number 8. All of his masks, or whatever the fuck you want to say, the mask he wore in 1998 to 2002 were cool. The one he came in with the red and the black, most of the red was awesome, bro. I like that shit. When he came in and he was attacking the Undertaker, first feud with him. And then he had the black, he had the all black, he had half black and half red. Red, half black and half red, which is really cool. I like that shit. And eventually we had the all red with a little bit of black on it, right? You guys have to look it up. I like the first one he came in with, right? I don't know. It was just everything, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just think it was fucking awesome, right? He looking like a fucking demonic Power Ranger, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, it's just like you got the black on the side of his pants. It's just fucking lit, bro. And all you gotta do is take your hand, your gloved up hand, and just choke slam a person. It's just fucking lit. Reason number 9. He would terrorize kids and moms in real life in a fucking crowd without even doing it. Like his character and everything. He just plays it so well to where the point he just terrorizes kids and moms, right? He terrorizes everybody, right? They're scared that he's gonna do something. It might burn them up, or he might kill you guys or something. You know what I'm saying? He just played it very well. Like really, everybody thought him and Undertaker were real life brothers, and the Undertaker was really a dead man, was really coming from the dead, and they thought Kane was a real demon. But in real life, Kane's a nice dude, a real humble dude. You know what I'm saying? Kane just played his character very well because he knew what needed to bring the food to the table. And that's him playing his character very well and scaring a lot of people and attacking motherfuckers. Even terrorizing the broadcast like Michael Cole and who else was it? He burned another cameraman on fire too, right? That was some crazy shit. He fucking used the firepower and burned somebody, right? Which is fucking crazy because he's playing his character. That's his character. He's burning things. He's burning people. That's his whole character. Kane's a demonic person. You know what I'm saying? And he played it very well, right? And that's gonna lead to my reason number 10. He is the mayor of Tennessee. Really, the guy who I'm talking about here is Glenn Jacobs. Really will switch his character around. And that's fucking awesome. Like I don't want to be a scary wrestler for the rest of my life, so I'm going to do something professional. Help out my city. I might want to do something bigger in my life. Let me do something different. You know what I mean? But that's just how I think, you know what I'm saying? But he knew at the end of the day, he played a legendary superstar, a legendary character, and he knew guys like me are going to make videos and tell you and give you reasons why Kane is an awesome wrestler. You know what I'm saying? All of his matches, and I wish he was a 10-time world champion. He could have been champion for 5 years straight, from 97 to 02. Like really, he could have won the title in 98 and hold it to like 03 when he lost the mask. Like that would be some good shit. You played a whole good storyline right there, right? And Kane has to redeem himself after he lost that title, right? That's some good shit right there. Him switching his character to mayor, you know what I'm saying? Who would have ever thought a person playing a demonic character could play and could be a fucking mayor in real life and try to help out the city? And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, he's a Trump supporter, man. He's a public braver. Shut up. Who gives a fuck about that shit, bro? Who cares about that? That doesn't mean people are willing to kill you or hurt you or whatever. They just have selfish stupid own decisions and opinions they have, and there's nothing we can do about it. That doesn't mean they're bad people. You know what I'm saying? So these are my top 10 reasons why Kane is an awesome wrestler and is a cool person, man.